want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta understand.
We want all the smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, hosted by Pitbull. Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
I'm even gonna go there and get on Snoop's situation. Because everybody know how tight him and puffy is. Everybody know he's gonna lie and say what he's gonna say. But nothing happened. You know, like I said, Parker up there had an understanding of where he's gonna have it. Now fast forward, he back at the hotel. And you know, everybody got their rooms, and I would have a special room that only person knew that room number is Pac. So I'm in there, and I got my company, a few of those, you know, women in there. And I just banging at the door, throw my boxers on, open the door up, Pac just runs in my room. I'm like, man, what's up? He like, you got a radio? And, you know, he all pumped up. He cut the radio on, and we listened to Snoop on the radio. Snoop is, you know, saying that's Pac on the. He'll do a song with Biggie, he'll do a song with Puffy, he'll do all these songs. So Pac was so mad because Pac loved those dudes. He always would ride for them. And he brought it up. He said, man, I just came with you, but I put everybody on death row. I put everybody on my album and made sure they was on my album. And Snoop was doing a video in New York called New York, New York. And one of the bad boy dudes was on the radio station talking about they distance, let's get them. So they went over there and they trailer got up. When the trailer got up, they called the studio. Me and Pac is in the studio. We got them on speaker. And they saying they trailer got. We sent some homies out there who was already out there to make sure they was good. When we hung up the phone, Pac started asking everybody in the room, you know, it's engineers, it's producers, it's, you know, runners. And Pac went around the room, where you from? Somebody said, okay, I'm from England. Are you good? Where you from? And each person that said they was from the East Coast, Pac fired this shit up. You know, he fired on them. They just tried to kill the homies. Smack! He go to the next person. Where you from? They were from the East Coast. He fired them. They just tried to kill the homies. So Pac brought that up. He said when they tried to, you know, when Biggie and them tried to shot their trailer up, he was like, man, you see me beat everybody up from the East Coast in the studio. He said, I get on the line from him. For this fool to go up there and get on the radio and say, F me, and he riding with them, it's on. So I'm thinking like, Pac on one, let's just, you know, get ready to fly back to the house, right? Had this conversation when we get to the house. We used to call the studio the Red Room. So whatever problem it is, we go in the studio and anybody fight, they fight. Once people walk out that door, it's over. So I told both of them that. I told Snoop, come get in the car. We gotta go to the airport. Not the airport, but we had a private plane, still an airport. Snoop refused to ride with Pac. Pac is crazy. Snoop rode in the van with the luggage because we had a van to carry all the luggage, and everybody else was in limos. When we got to the private plane, I tell Pac, save the place for all this. Let's just get to the house and y'all have that conversation later. But Snoop never got on the plane and grabbed no fork or no knife. And came by Pac and banged on him and all that type of stuff. Never happened. Nobody in our circle of pro doesn't go to the fight and everybody go to Club 662 after the fight. Everybody. So we were surprised when Snoop didn't show up because they got ringside ticket paid for. We were surprised they wasn't at the club. Then later on, we all learned why Snoop did not show up. The crazy thing about all that, it took a cold person, a cold group of people to connect those dots.
That's crazy. He told me this said Pac was asking everybody where they from, and if he ain't like their answer, he fired on them. Like, I don't know if I believe that. And then he said he took off on, like, come on, bro. Do y'all believe that?
And just be talking. That Snoop has some real Long Beach Crips routing. Wasn't none of that going on, bro. Should just be saying it's crazy. He want to
Anything
pay.
to keep his name up.
Right, he knows Snoop ain't gonna respond to him.
Yeah.
He gonna say, "Man, I love Suge, man."
Yeah. But I sounded believable when he mentioned that Pac was firing on multiple people in the hotel, asking where they was from, and if they said anywhere around the East Coast, he stole. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but he's from New York.
That's the irony of the whole crazy.
But you know what's funny? I heard Corrupt, I think it was Corrupt, or Snoop told a story about they were somewhere and Corrupt got into it with Tupac. And Tupac tried to tell Snoop, like, you need to check him. I'm going to get the outlaws on him if you don't check him. And Nate Dogg stood up and said, and who you think going to allow you to do that? And then Tupac backed down. So it's like Wack just said, all them people that was around them, and then all of a sudden this guy just gonna come in and just start regulating Long Beach Crips. Like, it don't even make sense.
Anything for the relevance, man. Anything for the shock value.
It's like Suge Knight is that old uncle that his time has passed, and he tells stories and add a little extra in it to make himself look
There you
good.
go. That's him. That's him.
Nah, but you was right, Wack. That one podcast he had going, that didn't last long
It
at
wasn't
all.
gonna last. I told you that. It wasn't gonna last. I said the first 3-4 episodes, people gonna listen, and then it's like they're gonna phase off. Him and Dave Mays gonna get into it. The money ain't gonna be there. Dave gonna say it ain't produced. He gonna be like, "You gonna pay me anyway," and Dave gonna shut it down and run. That's it.
Yeah. I wonder who owned that Art of Dialogue channel. Oh yeah, the ASAP Rocky closing argument still going on. Let me see.
Yeah, love, this shit finna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.